this is something that I feel like the church at large struggles with. And it comes back to doing what you say you're going to do.
Yeah.
But what does excellent execution look like for you?
Well, I think a lot of times we say, at least from the top, right? We want an excellent team.
Sure.
We want an A team.
Yeah.
God deserves our excellence, right?
Which he does.
But then we empower people with that vision. We empower people with that culture, but we don't have the mechanisms in place to inspect, to come around and to actually, from the user's perspective, take inventory of if that excellence is being actually executed, right? And so, for example, when's the last time you drove in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or maybe even right on time at a service and experienced what a new guest would experience?
Great point.
Right? And actually, like, because a lot of times, if you're on a senior church leadership team, you're coming in early through the back door, through a very unique path. And when's the last time you actually went through the path where hundreds or even thousands of people are going and just inspecting, hey, are things being executed the way in which I want it excellently being executed?
Yeah.
You can apply that to every other aspect of church building, especially with your givers. Have you actually thought about how a giver is receiving communication? Have you put yourself in the giver's shoes of how they got invited to a Kingdom Builders event or to a vision gala?
Yeah.
Does your communication, how does that come off, right? Did you just outsource a bunch of things and you don't actually know? And then you're frustrated because why is nobody signing up for the Kingdom Builder event? Why didn't anybody show up for the vision gala? Do you know how they were communicated to? Maybe there was some rogue communication that went out and it was all well-meaning, but you just didn't know that misrepresented your voice.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so when I talk about execution, when I talk about excellence, it's a Silicon Valley principle. It's having a user mindset. It's being customer obsessed. How is the actual person that's using? So at Overflow, for example, we could be so focused on just wanting to cater to a lead pastor. And for some churches, that's the right person to cater to. But at the end of the day, for a lot of churches that we serve, it's actually the CFO or the executive pastor or a campus pastor or a finance administrator that's actually using our product on a day-to-day.
Yeah.
We're building relationships with those people. We're obsessed with how they're interacting with our platform so that we can also cater to them.
Yes.